One of my favourite releases in the Masters of Cinema series is The Old Dark House, James Whale's classic film from 1932, which was forgotten or lost for the longest time. When it was found, when it was restored, when it was put out on Blu-ray, it was wonderful. And to see it get a 4K transfer and to be as fantastic a transfer as it is absolutely jaw-dropping. Like I said, this is one of my favourite releases in the Masters of Cinema series, and it's got one of those wonderful setups.
Wouldn't it be dramatic, supposing the people inside were dead, all stretched out with the lights quietly burning about them?
A violent storm traps a group of travellers in a crumbling Welsh manor, inhabited by the mysterious Femme family. As night unfolds, tensions rise, secrets emerge, and something dangerous stirs upstairs. Trapped in the dark with eerie hosts and a mute, menacing butler, survival becomes less about shelter and more about escape. I love the idea. It's a dark, stormy night. We have these travellers who can't get on their road because of a subsidence of rocks, and they take shelter in the only place they can. It's a forgotten mansion with a family who are just a little bit different, a little bit weird in their own way, all touched by some madness of one way or another. And it's wonderful, and it's plays with sound as well. You get the whip cracking of the lightning, you get the howling wind. It's constantly there throughout the film, letting you know that everything is just very tumultuous. It's getting worse. The weather is driving it. It's forcing people into this situation where they would never actually stay because everything's just a little bit too weird.
I'm sorry to barge in on you like this, but needs must when the devil drives.
James Whale really puts in a lot of dark comedy into this macabre melodrama. It creates an uneasy balance between tension and wit. You know, you could be laughing one moment and then terrified the next, wondering what's going to happen. You get some wonderful performances. Charles Lawton turns up as an affluent, kind of cocky man who is all bravado, but a really kind of larger-than-life character. You've got Boris Karloff as Morgan, the butler, who is silent, who is a little bit disfigured, who has this hulking frame and just seems intimidating whenever he is around the set. And the set itself is wonderful, almost framed as if it's going to be a stage play. You get the locations and the idea of the geography, and you kind of see the dining table, you can see the doors going off, you see the stairs going upstairs, and it all takes place within most of this sequence or this location, and you kind of know where everything is.
Madness came. We are all touched with it a little, you see. Except me.
It has this pre-code wildness that is just very different from anything I've seen before. The film couldn't be made like a few years later. There's this queer subtext, sardonic nihilism, an unusually progressive tone for a 30s horror picture, but one that really does elevate the story a great deal.
Stop it! Don't move!
It's a movie where the characters are coming into this world and seeing what is ostensibly the aristocracy falling apart. They're confronting their crumbling ideology, and it's who's more dangerous, the new up-and-coming society or the old aristocracy. And it's a kind of vying idea that I really enjoy within this film. It does have these moments of terror and scare, and it uses sound incredibly well, and that comes across terrifically well on the disc. One thing I've always said about 4K is the pictures are great, but the sound that you really come across is absolutely wonderful, and it's here. Like I said, you've got the howling wind and the thunder, creaking floorboards, nails scratching on surfaces, a mirror cracking. It all amplifies the tension in these situations and just heightens the mood a lot. And then we'll alleviate that with some witty aside before going back in and really squeezing more tension from these sequences.
Here, get back!
Take him back, Morgan. You hear me? Take him back.
I always loved the idea of Curtis Harrington finding this movie. His rescue mission to bring this back into the light was terrific, because it really is mirroring the story of the film, this haunting and hidden narrative that's discovered as the people come into the house. That's our Curtis Harrington discovering the film for us to enjoy then on. I love this one. The extras are very similar to what was on the Blu-ray. Nothing really stand out here. They're great extras, and it's good to see them put onto this disc. But it's all about the 4K. It's all about the picture. It looks spectacular. The grime, the age of the film, the shadows are preserved with stunning clarity. It looks great. Even in the outside world, you can almost see every droplet of rain. It does look incredible. I watched this on a projector on a big screen, and it was just amazing. The Old Dark House is more than just a vintage haunted house film. It's a genre-defining hybrid of horror and satire from one of horror's true visionaries. Eureka's 4K cements its importance, offering one of the finest presentations of this pre-code film. It's a 5 out of 5 for me. It's a must-own release for horror fans, classic film collectors, and lovers of the strange and stylish. If you haven't experienced The Old Dark House, there's no better time to go on this one. If you have seen it, or if you're intending to check out, I would love to know your thoughts. So let me know in the comment box below whether you love it, hate it, fall somewhere in the middle. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box are links to Patreon, membership program, ManVFilm.com, always, in which you can support me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.